Hello, Storytime family and friends. It's so good to have you here once again. The story I'd like to share with you in a moment is called The Moon in the Well. And this book was published by my friends over at Parragon Publishing, who've given me permission to share this with you now. So here we go. The Moon in the Well. In a faraway place at the foot of the mountains, there lived a rather silly man. One clear moon night, the man woke up feeling thirsty, so he went outside to draw water from the well. He leaned over the rough brick edge of the well and peered down into the water far below. As he did so, he let out a cry. "What a disaster!" he shouted into the quiet of the night. "The moon has tumbled into the well!" What? The man's cries woke up his rather silly wife. She came running out of the house and joined her husband at the edge of the well. She peered down into the water far below. "What a disaster! What a catastrophe!" she wailed. "The moon has tumbled into the well!" The wife's cries woke up their rather silly daughter. She came out of the house rubbing her eyes and joined her parents at the edge of the well. She peered down into the water far below. "What a disaster! What a catastrophe! What a calamity!" she cried. "The moon has tumbled into the well!"
"We must hook it out."
"Hook it out," said her father firmly. He tied a hook to a long rope and lowered it into the well. As it splashed into the water, he began to pull the rope up again. The side of the well was built with rough stones, and as the man pulled the rope, the hook became caught on one of them. Uh-oh. No matter how hard the silly man pulled, he just couldn't lift the hook.
"Wife, you must help me pull," called the silly man. Oh, no, he didn't. "The moon is as heavy as you and I."
His silly wife pulled on the rope behind him, but they still couldn't lift the moon out of the well. "Daughter, you must help us pull," called the silly wife. "The moon is as heavy as the three of us." The silly daughter joined her silly parents, and together they pulled and they pulled as hard as they could. All of a sudden, the hook came free from the rough stones. Up flew the rope, and with a bump, 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 the three sillies fell flat on their backs. Ooh. As they lay there on the ground, dazed and confused, they looked up at the night sky, and what did they see? They saw the moon, of course. "We did it!" they cried. "We pulled the moon out of the well, and it is back in the sky where it belongs." Pleased with their hard work, the silly family went back to their beds, where they dreamed happy but hopelessly silly dreams. And that's the end. Da, 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 da. So wait a minute. Do you think the moon was really in their well? Or maybe it was just a reflection? That's what Nana thinks it was. But those folks, maybe it was just a late night, having too many burritos, having crazy dreams. Maybe it was all a dream. Who knows? It was a very silly story, though, and I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. It is time for me to go, but before I do, I want to encourage you to continue letting your light shine by being kind. Thanks again for stopping by. Until next time, take care of yourselves. God bless you. And always remember that this Nana right here loves you. Take care.